Hey guys, it's Alex, as you know, because you're on my Facebook page. A lot of my friends I posted on Facebook that I figure out how to fix old Pokemon games, and I've had a couple friends of mine tell me if it actually does work, make a video so we can do it. So that's what I'm doing. Basically, you have an original game cartridge, a 3-volt 2025 says on there. Yeah, right here. 2025 button battery. Normally people get a reverse hex screw for the screw here, but I'm really antsy and I just want to get it done. So I did do it on this gold version that a friend of mine gave me to test out. So that's how I figured out how to do this. So anyway, what I did was I basically just took the screwdriver. I did this before the video so I wouldn't eat up too much time. But basically what you do is you take, you're going to need a watch fix screwdriver. This is also to take out the battery that's up here. But yeah, so basically what you want to do is if you can't get a reverse hex bolt, you just take it and you just kind of turn it around, and so you just work that until you can basically get a pair of pliers and you just turn it around. So we'll do this real fast. This is going to take a minute, sorry. That's faster. So once you get it out, and normally, it's up there, you can get it out. But yeah, you can't see that because for some reason my camera will not focus. Let's see if I zoom in and see if it'll focus. Nope, not at all. Anyway, so yeah, you'd think that Pokemon game you'd just be able to lift up, but it's actually you slide down and out, and there's the battery. So you have the battery here. It's I really wish you could see it, but let me get it. There's a weld point here and here, and you can either leave it in the case, take it out, either or. It doesn't really matter. I find it easier if you take it out. Just be a little careful because, as you know, these are they're aged a little bit, and you want to be careful with the board, and you don't want to snap it. So here's what you want to do: is you want to carefully bring up this part right here to kind of get the weld out. I'm doing this; it makes the weld a little bit weaker. You want to be really careful because if you remove this, if you remove one of these soldered areas, the battery will not work. That's this whole area, the gaming network. That's where it connects, and that's how it saves. So if this is broken, the game's worthless. You get your starter Pokemon, you save a couple times, and it just restarts, and you'll never get anywhere. So you want to be really careful getting these out. So this is going to take a little bit longer too. It's going to be a little tricky. Make sure it's not damaged. Oh, let's pull that up a little, sorry. I've seen some people just kind of, put it in pop, but I've only done this once, and I'm not entirely comfortable with my skill in fixing things. This is the second time I've done this, so I'm being really careful because I don't want to break that solder. I mean, if you do break the solder, I mean, you could. I know there's you can go out and buy batteries that have the solder area, but I don't want to pay the extra money for it. So I'd rather do it than make it. Wait, did I get it? Almost. Wait, did I get it? Yep. Oh, I got it. Okay. So, yeah, so there's the first weld, I think. Hold on. Yep, okay. So I got the first weld. And then, if I remember correctly, last night when I did this, or the other, when I did this the first time, it wasn't too much harder. Because once you get in, you can get under it, you can get in on all sides. You're probably looking at this and going, well, you know, that's bent up and beat up and broken and everything. Is it going to work? Yeah, it's going to work. What you'll see in when we get... Oh, there's this... Okay, so that's lifted up. But, you know, as I was saying, when I first saw tutorial to get this thing out, I was thinking, you know, that's beat up. Is that really going to work? It does, actually. As long as the metal touches the negative on top and this metal touches the positive down here, it works. So, down here is a little bit trickier, but because you can't really see. Yeah, if you can see the battery, you know, down here. There's also welds down here. Yeah, sorry this is taking so long. I've never played silver. This is the one I wanted, and I finally got my friend to give it to me. Finally got a friend who didn't want it anymore, and he just gave it to me, so I was very thankful. Is that the first one? I think I got the first one. Almost. I almost got the first one. I'm getting there. It's almost out. Just got it. Oh, there it goes. I think I got it. No, I didn't. That wasn't a bad snap. Nope. Doesn't look like I snapped anything down there. Okay, good. Alright. Third weld. Let's see if I can get this last weld out, because once I get this fourth weld, it shouldn't be too hard now. And there it goes. Alright. So yeah. So there's the original battery. You can't see it, but 3VCR2025. If you are looking to fix your Game Boy game, this is what you need. It's about the size of a dime. Give me a second. Actually, nickel. It's about the size of a little bit smaller than a nickel. Yeah. So this is a nickel. This is the battery. A little bit smaller. But yeah. So you want to get a 2025 cell button battery. So anyway, now we've got the new battery. We take the new battery. I got this at Home Depot. I think it was $3.25. A little pricey, but you know you can't put a price on your childhood, as I say. So yeah. So what you're gonna do is you've got the positive side, which when you have it, you can barely see it in this video. That's the positive sign there. This is an Energizer, so hopefully this will last me a couple more years. So you want to take the positive side and put it like this: positive side, negative side. So, but to keep it down, you need some electrical tape. So you want to take some electrical tape. I take about an inch, maybe a little more, a little less. So I can get that off. I don't want it to come off. There we go. Got a piece. So yeah. So I'm going to take this piece of tape, about that much. Get my scissors. Cut it. Most convenient. You're gonna take the piece of tape. You're gonna put it Let's lift this up so it doesn't stick. Take it, put it under the straps. That'll keep the battery. Like that. Okay. So there. So we got our tape. Put it down. Electrical tape's sticky, so you take your battery, positive side down, put it on top of that. You might want to see if you can straighten it out. It's kind of too late for me to do it now, but I learned from my mistakes. So you got the battery down. It's on that piece of metal. Put that down there. Make it nice and snug. Then you're gonna take this piece. And then you just wrap it around, just like that. Put it down. Make it nice and snug. I'm going to take the other piece, put it around, make it nice and snug, and there you go. This silver version now has a new cell battery, and it worked for this one. I think I've gotten back to Elm on getting that parcel. He's giving me my Pokédex. So yeah, so you've got the new one, just like you took it out. Put it back in. Take the top. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Oh, it's a little big. Hold on. Hopefully. There. There we go. So yeah, then you just take the screw, and just screw it back in there, and your game will save. So as far as I know, all the Pokemon games use the same battery. This is just a spare just in case. All of them use the same 2025 battery, and if you've got an old, like a yellow, red, or blue version that the save battery died, you should be able to use the same exact method, and your game's fixed. So yeah, hopefully guys, you can do this. Hopefully it's a little bit easier for you than it was for me. But yeah, so I hope that helped.